Well, hello world. I wanted to show off some of my gear I'm taking on the AT. I've had a lot of questions about it. While I do love a good gear video, when they start taking 60 or 90 minutes, I just don't have the attention span for that. So this is going to be a quick one. I'm going to go as fast as I can, show off my stuff, give you enough information for you to research on your own if you're interested in anything. Starting off, this is my hammock, handcrafted by Jared at Simply Light Designs. It's called a Trail Lair hammock with whoopee slings. Love it. Along with the hammock, I have this top quilt, 40 degree, made by Hammock Gear. Really like that too. It's a burrow. And I have an underquilt for my hammock. This is also from Hammock Gear. This is an incubator. This is a 30 degree incubator. Also really great. I hate cold feet. I've got two booties from Goose Gear, I think it's called. Goose Gear booties. At the bottom of my underquilt, I purchased this quilt protector just to keep rain splatter, dirt, gunk, keep your down quilt as clean as possible. So I'm going to hang this to protect my underquilt. In addition, I bought this piece of silk, really thin silk. My wife sewed it up for me with a foot box in one end. I'm going to use this sort of as a sheet, as a liner when I'm in my hammock, my quilts, to keep sweat and grime from getting on my nice, beautiful, expensive quilts. And I can just throw that in the wash, hopefully. And then, probably, well, definitely my most expensive purchase is this tarp. Dyneema. Used to be called Cuban fiber. Beautiful light tarp, does not retain any water when it gets wet. Super expensive. It was my big splurge. Anyways, I hope that works out. I've slept only with it a couple of times, but excited to use it on the trail. This here is my backpack. It's a Durston Gear Kakwa 55. Weighs 2 pounds, maybe a little less. Another recent purchase of mine. I used to have a really heavy, really old external frame pack, so I'm excited to shed some weight and use that. Let's look at rain gear. I'm a big fan of the umbrella. This is a Gossamer Gear umbrella. I do not enjoy wearing all the rain gear that just makes me hot and sweaty on the inside. I am bringing this Togs rain jacket. This is really lightweight, mainly for just camp, not for hiking in, or if I start to get cold I can always throw that on. I have not used this yet. I'm excited to. This is a ULA rain skirt where you wrap it around your waist so you don't have to wear rain pants. You get nice ventilation. So umbrella, rain skirt, should be great for hiking, especially when it's warm, and maybe when it starts getting into freezing, maybe I'll start considering a different setup, but that's definitely to start the trail off. For water, I have one of these knock bags, 2 liters. I have never tried this brand, Hydro Blue. I'm going to try that. You know, I've used the Sawyers a lot in the past. I really like using this as a gravity setup. I get so tired of squeezing stuff through my filter. So I got this little doohickey that I can hang on a tree or hang on the back of my pack. I can attach a smart water bottle to the bottom of this and just let gravity do all the work for my water filtration. Here's my light. I bought this a while ago. It's a rechargeable one. Turns out it actually weighs not so much, and it wasn't worth me buying one of the super expensive ultralight, because this is, while it's big and bulky, is actually pretty comparable to the ultralight versions. Next up, let's look at some of the clothes I'll be wearing. Let's start off with this puppy I got. This is actually an Amazon Basic. I got a few years ago for like $18. Synthetic. Seems to do the job okay. I'll go with it. I bought this. This is a Alpha Direct Fleece. This is from Squawk Mountain. Super light, vents really well. I'll use this mainly for hiking. Over the top should I need it. I have this REI windbreaker. Again, these two together make a super light, super warm combination, especially when hiking and on the move actively. I also, from Squawk Mountain, have the sun hoodie. I'm actually really nervous about Maine and New England with all the bugs. This has been treated with permethrin. If I need some long sleeve and a hood to protect me from the bugs, I'm counting on that. I have 2 pairs of shorts, and here's a pair of REI pants. Now, I don't know if I need to bring all 3. I probably only need 2, but I don't know which 2. So I'm going to bring all 3 to start the trail, and if I have to send something home, that'd be great. Just scared of those bugs, so bring in the pants, but if they're a non-issue, I can just hang on to the 2 pairs of shorts. Then I'll have 2 shirts. Want to hike in. This is a wool shirt. Who's it by? Merino Tech. I'm trying a Merino Tech wool shirt. They're supposed to be odor resistant and breathable. We'll see how it goes. And then I love this one. This is a shirt I've actually had for a while. It's just Ultimate Tee by Adidas. Super comfortable. I really like it. So I'm taking it more of my camp shirt or town clothes. I'll have a hat and a bug net for the hat, that the hat helps with. I'm going to start off with 3 pairs of socks, also treated with permethrin. I got some Darn Tough, and I really like the Power Socks by Gold Toe, so taking some of those. Again, you carry what you fear. I decided to treat these gloves with permethrin. I've read so many stories about people wishing they had gloves through Maine, the insects biting their knuckles. We're going to try it out. And this is a new thing for me. This is a Injinji toe sock. I'm going to try that out, see how that goes with my toes when I'm hiking. So that's a sock liner. Got a buff, right? You can do all kinds of things with these buffs. Put it over your head, put it whatever. Hinky. And here I've got my electronics. This is actually heavy. This is more than a pound. I got 2 of these battery packs. Nightcore 2. Got 2 of those. Some cordage. An Anchor block to power everything up. I'm trying to go so that this is supposed to power everything up in like 3 hours. You can get some of these battery packs that take 6 or 8 or even longer. I'm trying to, with 2 blocks, I can power them all up at the same time. I'm hoping to minimize my time powering up and time I might have to spend in town if I'm rearing to go on the trail. Some headphones. I do not like the ones that go right into your ear, so these ones lay kind of outside of your ear, and then you can hear ambient sounds better too, so they say. So it's kind of my electronics, and it looks like I forgot to show off my underwear. And now we're down to some odds and ends. Here's my cook system. I've had this pot for many, many years. Primus pot. With the cover and an MSR. I think this is like the Pocket Rocket 2 mini Bic lighter. cook system. Along with that, I do have this Dyneema bag. I can put my food in, hang it. Got some of these smelly proof bags as well I can use to throw my food in, keep the critters from noticing it. Looks like got a first aid kit. Leukotape. Leukotape's my go-to thing. It really solves 90% of my issues. I've also thrown in here just some band-aids, gauze pads, they're super light, allergy meds, some ibuprofen, some just a little bit of this Gold Bonds cream for those nasty bug bites. First aid, gotta have it. Oh, I forgot to mention with my cook system, I have this handmade little cozy, kind of keep my pot warm when it's off the flame. I forgot to show earlier, but I have these hammock straps, just two 6-inch nylon. Actually, sorry, these are probably polyester straps with toggles. I use the toggle method to hook my whoopee slings into my straps. Got a little bit of soap. Soap's important on the trail, they say. Wash your hands, protect yourself from norovirus. Don't shake hands with people, fist bump them, or don't touch them. That can be a problem on the trail, as far as I've heard. Got some cordage for my bear bag. Got this little bag here where I'll hold my toggles for my straps. I got a little thermometer in here. I'm kind of a geek when it comes to temperature. I like to know how cold it got at night and stuff. Toothpaste, toothbrush, one of those floss picks, some toilet paper. I should probably fill this up a little bit. That's not going to last real long. I am bringing this sit pad. Haven't really used one in the past, but this is also nice if your hammock gets a little cold. You can throw this under your butt in the hammock and it helps your butt out. And this actually goes in my cook kit, a little hanky to help with cooking and cleaning. And you know, that's about it. I guess I see one thing I forgot here. I left on the floor. This is a 30-liter dry sack from Osprey. A lot of people throw their sleep gear, they stuff it into their sleeping bag, into a contractor bag or something, and you know that works fine. I find having this helps me pack up super fast. This is really easy to carry around. It's not as awkward as trying to stuff my hammock and my quilts into my bag. I can stuff it into this, press it down a little bit, put it into my bag. Got an extra layer of protection to keep my sleep stuff dry. Osprey stuff sack. And a couple of things I forgot to mention. Since I'm starting off in Maine, I'm getting on a plane tomorrow actually with hopefully my bag is my carry-on. As such, I mailed a few things up to a hostel in Maine that I didn't think they'd let me on a plane with, which includes my Black Diamond trekking poles. Got my tent stakes in there. Got six stakes for my tarp that I'm taking. My pocket knife. I have a long-handled titanium spoon to eat with, and my trowel to dig cat holes. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I put that in the box as well. And I think that's a pretty comprehensive rundown of my gear to start off the trail. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll send a thing or two back. You know, maybe a pair of pants, a pair of shorts, maybe something else with it. Definitely no reason to carry something you're not using. That's it. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck and that I stay safe from all those bugs in Maine. And we're climbing Katahdin on Tuesday.